Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to One Piece, episode 1116. I wasn't sure at first if I was going to react to this episode, but then I remembered that cross guild sequence happens in this episode, so I was like, oh yeah, I do really want to talk about that. Because I remember that the first time I saw that in the manga, I really did not appreciate it. So, yeah. So, oh yeah, and for last episode, honestly, just the more I think about it, the more I love it. I'm not gonna say too much because I already feel like I said everything I wanted to say about Aokiji, aka Kusan. But there's a specific frame or shot of Garp after he punches, or just lets Kusan fall into the hole in the earth, and you see Garp's face, and it's like you can really see how actually he does feel kind of guilty of having to fight Kusan. But even though he has that inner conflict, he's not going to hesitate like he said. So yeah, that was neat. And I saw that the animator actually put that on purpose because I don't remember if that expression was in the manga. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say from last week. So let's get into it. I'm at 1 minute and 39 seconds. I repeat, I'm at 1 minute and 39 seconds because I saw there was no recap. So let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Oh, Buggy's big declaration. Yes, sir, I'm ready. Sengoku? Tsuru? Okay. Oh, I think I know. Yeah, what this is. No. They're actually gonna show it? Ooh. Honestly, I'm glad they would. Even if I didn't want to see it. And I've multiple people have had a theory of how that happened. Okay. Yeah, T-Bone. Man, he was one of the best Marines, morality-wise. Oh, I didn't remember that. I mean, maybe if you focus more on actually protecting them instead of covering things. Oh, yeah, he's he's fighting in the yeah, he's fighting Blackbeard's crew. Oh yeah, Kojaku is his granddaughter, so of course she'd have a big reaction. Yep. Oh man, this. Oh, this is messed up. But, like, of course, something like this would happen. I really like that it wasn't just, a one dimensional evil bounty hunter that killed T-Bone, but it was just someone who needed the money to survive. Not just for him, but his family too. Mm. Man. It's like, oh man, that's messed up of Buggy to take advantage of these people like this, but at the same time, it's like, well, if the world government actually tried on making sure people didn't end up like this guy, maybe, he wouldn't have such openings to take advantage of. Gotta say though, he has a lot of presence, as always. It's gonna have him, probably, the biggest. And this is kinda cool. He's so excited too, but he's not gonna like it. Yep. It just looks like his ship instead of Cross Guild. Oh, there they are. Look the way the lighting changed. Oh well. Hmm. This is just a regular occurrence now. Hmm. Of course he'd want that. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Yo, the guts that it took for him to say all this. That's pretty damn impressive. Hmm. For some reason. Oh, yes, give us this. Mm. Man, this flashback is so important for who Buggy is. It's crazy that we only got it so recently. Mm. Mm. Finally, go for what you really want, Buggy. Oh my god, this was the... Oh, they really went in. Ooh. This is beautiful. Whoa. His hands reaching for the sunlight. Oh, I love the presentation for this. Mm. Mm. Of course he'd say that, like, yeah. He's never had strength on his side by his own. It's all about his smarts and his luck. Oh, yep. He's gonna have everyone on his side on the whole island. No, do it! Do it! Oh, this is kinda epic. Mm-hmm. Oh! Calling out Mihawk and Crocodile, maybe? One Piece! Yeah! Oh! And then Crocodile looks so pissed. Yeah, I definitely have some things to say about that, but yeah, man, I did not give that a scene its dues when I first read it. Yeah, this guy's. I don't really check out the color manga. Although I think that we already saw this guy's very briefly in the anime before. But they changed their color schemes. So I don't know if it's something like the character designer of the anime decided or if they asked Oda. But yeah, this girl in particular looked really different. I'll just tell you that. Well, she's just gonna shoot without knowing exactly who's in the ship? Everyone's coming here to receive him. Oh, this true invented music. Oh, Morley? Koala, of course. Oh yeah, he has a new voice actor, huh? Um, I know it's Miyu Irino, which I mainly know from, mainly know as Suga from Haikyuu. If you don't know why his VA changed, just look it up. Okay. Mm. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to it, but I'm just really glad that he has a new VA because I really didn't want the old one to stay after, what we found out. Mm. Koala. Damn, he's really dodging all of them. Unlike Luffy with Nami. Right. He was on a boat close to it. No, yeah. She's just a tsundere. I'm more used to Miyu Iruno sounding a little more high pitched, but I like this. Definitely fits Sabo. No, that's sweet. Mm-hmm. That's how in the anime we first saw Lulusia. Oh yeah, let's start discussing about what happened in Ribery. Mm. Mm. True. even more so than just being part of the Revolutionary Army. But of course they were gonna end it there. It's fine. I wasn't expecting them to actually get into the big specific details for it in this episode anyway. But yeah, I'll start talking about the episode once the ending finishes. The only thing that's a little about the changing Sabo's being is that it wasn't, like the casting director being like, oh, we gotta change him. It was the old VA being like, I'm stepping down. Like, if he hadn't said that, would they not have changed him? Ugh, that's ugh for me. 大人になっても忘れたくないこの願いが届くまで Okay, yeah. Punk Records Library. Oh, Crocodile is the one getting the recap thingy. Alright. Oh, wait. I just scrolled through the preview, and it seems like we're gonna probably get a recap episode next week. So no episode next week. That's fine with me. But yeah, man. I'm really proud of Buggy just standing up for himself, despite knowing what Mihawk and Crocodile can do to him. He was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm so tired of you guys just seeing me as so much lesser and just doing whatever the hell you want with me. Like, if you're just gonna kill me, then just do it. But I've had enough of this treatment. Which, honestly, big props to him. And the more I think about it, because I feel like, I don't know, since this chapter came out, it's probably been around like a year. I'd have to check. Don't check out my reaction to this though. Like, I really just did not care much for this at first. And I was like, no, I'm looking at my past self. I'm like, why? You should have. Anyway, I do think now that this might be my favorite Buggy scene in the series so far. This is like the biggest sign of character development that we've had from him. And it's also like quite like the big reveal for him. That is like, oh, in regards to the flashback, that he actually wanted to sail, to be basically be Shanks's number 2, to be on his shadow. If it meant that Shanks from the get-go was going to be aiming for the One Piece and go to Laugh Tale, set for that journey as soon as Roger died. But but he saw that Shanks had either no motivation or just no, I don't know, something was stopping him from doing that internally. But yeah, Buggy just saw it as a betrayal to their friendship, and a betrayal of who Buggy thought Shanks was. So he's like, oh, if it's not going to be you, if you're just going to be like playing around for years and years, then I'll just be the one. I'm gonna try to be the one to go for the One Piece. That was at first. But then, for a long time he gave up on that. Until now. Now, as for why Shanks changed his decision, because it seemed like they had already agreed upon this. But then Roger got executed and Shanks was like, let's not do that. Let me try to find that moment again to see exactly what he says. I can't find the specific line that Shanks says to Buggy. But I still think that the reason that Shanks changed his mind is because I think it was during the Odin flashback. We see Roger say something to Shanks when they're leaving him with Buggy before they go to Laugh-Tale. Now we don't know what the hell Roger said to Shanks, but it causes him to cry and bawl his eyes out. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's probably related to that, because it was only until the Roger Pirates got to Laugh-Tale that they were like, oh, it's too early for us. We should wait for the new generation to come in. But, like, how would Shanks know that before they actually got there? So, I don't know. There's definitely something missing that I feel like we're definitely going to get either this flashback or the one with the conversation with Roger that I'm talking about from Shanks' perspective at some point. And then it'll make sense. But this moment was mainly about Buggy. And I really like how Buggy had given up on his ambition. Someone who he had wanted from the start to be the one to go get the One Piece. But then he saw that everyone, even Roger, wanted Shanks to be the one. So he was like, okay, fine, I wanted to be the one. But I can definitely see that Shanks is the one that is most apt to go get it. So yeah, he felt quite hurt by Shanks basically being like, nah, I don't want to follow on Roger's footsteps. I just do my own thing. With seemingly no explanation, or if he did, it definitely did not make sense to Buggy. But yeah, now that he's literally a Yonko. He's like, you know what? Screw all this. I'm going for it. And honestly, that's great. Like, who would have ever imagined that Buggy, when we first met him, he'd get this far and he'd have such complicated reasons as to why he's the way he is. Like, everyone just dismisses him and, sees him as a clown. But there's definitely something to be said about the way that he stood up for himself here. So yeah, definitely Buggy is going to be on the running for the people who are going to be the closest to getting to the One Piece. Maybe that's what Shanks wanted. He didn't want Buggy on his shadow. He wanted Buggy to be the one casting his own light. I don't know. That's just, just a random thought. Obviously, there's gonna be more to it. Oh, not necessarily. But that's what I think. But yeah, not much to say about the second half. It was just literally just the Revolutionary Army receiving Sabo back. And then these Lulusia survivors joining the Revolutionary Army. But yeah, Buggy greatness this episode. It was glorious. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the beginning with T-Bone's death. And Tsuru and Sengoku being like, well, how are we gonna proceed from now on? So yeah, they're definitely taking Cross Guild seriously now. But yeah, I'm actually glad that we didn't fully see how T-Bone died. Mostly because I just want a theory that I saw to be right, which is that because of how kind T-Bone was, it's very possible that he simply offered his own life to that poor guy. Because really, I don't see this starving, weak guy just being able to kill a vice admiral unless T-Bone allowed him to. So yeah, that even adds more sadness to the whole thing. But yeah, that was my reaction to this episode. So please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.